back because I'm the one that's been gone this whole time. We had Rumi and newborn phase was, oh my gosh, it was like the most challenging yet a rewarding time in my life. Hi, good girl.
Down on my shoulder one.
I'm still, no, I'm traumatized from, I don't even. Good morning. Oh, I'll play that game again. Welcome back. Although I should be welcoming myself back because I'm the one that's been gone this whole time. I have so much to catch you up on, but right now I have to emergency run to the store to get dishwasher. I need to get these brakes. We need to get these brakes looked at the store to get dishwasher detergent. Because we ran out last night and we've got a dishwasher full of dishes. So much to catch you up on, just like life in general. This vlog is gonna be like catching you up on things plus just kind of daily life. I might vlog tomorrow as well. That is TBD. Okay. Going to sit and chat while I fold baby stuff. This is my life now. Folding baby stuff. Specifically birth cloths and changing pads. I'm telling you, if you are expecting your first baby and have no clue what you're doing like I did, these that go on top of your changing pad are the best because poop and pee are going to happen outside the diaper, and instead of like taking off the whole cover to your changing pad, you just swap these out. So nice. So this was something I ended up ordering way more of, like within the first 3 days of her being home. Ryan needed the bedroom for Rumi's nap, so we can't come in the living room. Let's see. Hi, Stells. They both need a haircut so bad. Their groomer moved, so I just found another groomer and they have an appointment on Thursday. But right before we had Rumi, we got them both just shaved. Our groomer recommended it because she was like, when you guys have a baby, the last thing you're gonna wanna do is take your dog every month to get a haircut. So she was like, let's shave them. And then in a few months, get back to their regular haircuts. So we shaved them and now we're going Thursday to a new groomer to get their haircut. Anyways, so that's been Stella and Winnie's situation. I actually don't know where Winnie is. I get worried when I don't see Winnie for a long time because she's usually into something she's not supposed to be in. Gosh, I don't even know. Where do you even start after this? Like, I guess I'll just, you know, we had Rumi and newborn phase was, oh my gosh, it was like the most challenging yet a rewarding time in my life. Like I can't explain how it was the hardest, but also the happiest time of my life. You're just gonna breathe on my neck the whole time I'm sitting here? You're just gonna breathe down my neck like hot air? Huh? I didn't even realize you could like love something so much. She just, but yeah, like there's no other way to explain it. Like I can't, it's like an unexplainable like feeling of love and just like it's like the true definition of just like overwhelmingly like loving somebody. She has been like, I don't know, I feel like she's been such an easy baby. Like we definitely have had our moments, but like I don't want to jinx ourselves because I know we still have a long ways to go because she's still so little, but it's been hard. I think what's been hard has been like just your total like life changes. Like your whole life changes overnight, and it's just a whole new life. And I think that's been like the hardest part of having a baby, and specifically like a newborn. She, like Rumi herself, has been such an easy baby. She actually started sleeping through the night starting at 8 weeks. She was like getting up every 2 hours, you know, to feed. And then she hit 8 weeks, and then she just slept all night ever since. We talked to her pediatrician about it before I get any, you know, comments about it. She's gaining weight. She's, you know, on track to where she needs to be. So our pediatrician was like, some babies just sleep through the night, let her sleep, and just give her a couple of extra feeds during the day so she's getting her calories. So that's what we've been doing. As for mine and Ryan's schedule, we finally kind of found something that works. As soon as we hit like that 2.5 month mark, we were both like, okay, we need to start getting back to work, kind of get routine of, you know, taking care of Rue while also getting back to work. And as Rumi's gotten older, it's gotten a lot easier to work and care for her at the same time, versus like when she was a newborn, we would be trapped under her all day long because she'd be napping or eating. So our routine, now that she's like a little bit older, and Ryan, I have her on Monday and Wednesdays all day. And so Ryan can, you know, work and do his stuff. And then Ryan has her Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I can work and film and, you know, work on After Iris and all of that. And we still like support each other throughout the day. So like today's Ryan's day to have her, and I will heat up bottles, I'll make him food, and vice versa. Like when I have her, he makes me like my breakfast, my lunch, brings me snacks, and just kind of gets me anything that I need, and I do the same for him. So definitely is a team effort. And on Fridays, we are just kind of both, we're like all just kind of like lounging in the living room, and like catching up on work, and whoever's like not catching up, like we'll take Rumi on a walk or play with her in her play gym. And that's just kind of been our schedule, and it's been working really well, having those like dedicated days to work. Because before it was like, okay, on Monday I'll take her from like, you know, 10 to 11, and then you can take her from 11 to 2, but things would come up and it was just not working. So then we switched to, okay, block out days to have her. And we have definitely talked about getting help, having someone maybe come to the house once or twice a week for like 5 hours, 3 hours, because there are projects that Ryan and I work on together that we would love to be able to just like sit down and like knock those out just like in a few hours. I wanted to wait till she was a little older, but you know, we'll see how that plays out. We've been talking about it, and we found a few people, like a few like part-time nanny applications on like care.com and like Sitter City, and just like recommendations through friends. So we'll see. I'm not ready to talk about that yet. So as for napping, Rumi, she naps great throughout the day. She only contact naps. So, and we've tried everything. Like we have tried everything. Like she'll sleep all night long, but as soon as we put her down in her bassinet for a nap, her eyes just like pop open. Like she's like, wait a minute. You know, we've tried everything, like warming her sleep sack, you know, the sound machine is on, like everything. So I think it's just something that we're just gonna have to keep practicing. So for now we're doing contact naps, and we'll try to put her down every now and then. I know we just need to be more consistent with trying, but we're really like, to be honest, we're enjoying the contact naps because we know she's not gonna do that forever. So we're able to like, we've got like the glider set up in the bedroom, and we get it real dark, put the sound machine on, she'll nap, and then we've got like a little table for our computer and stuff to like work. Hold on, Ryan just texted me. He said that was a battle. He was like, she usually falls asleep pretty quick, but I could hear her in there. She was like really fighting it, but now it's quiet. And I track everything on this Huckleberry app. I track like all of her feedings and her sleep and like her naps and stuff like that. So just keep track of everything. But so that's our schedule. We were only able to get on the schedule because she's taking bottles now. So as of maybe 3 weeks ago, she would not take a bottle. I was just exclusively breastfeeding her all day long. She just wouldn't take a bottle. And we made the mistake of buying like all the Dr. Browns and the Phillips glass bottles and all of that. And she would put it in her mouth and just like, just move it around, and she wouldn't latch. She didn't have any problem like breastfeeding, like latching that way, but she would not take a bottle. So I was like, okay, if we're gonna, you know, try to get on like the schedule, so I did like a deep dive on Reddit trying to figure out like exclusively breastfed picky babies, like what bottles did they take, and so many people said the Lancino bottles, which I didn't even know Lancino made bottles. Found them on Amazon. She latched immediately to the bottle, and like a wave of relief just like came over me. So now her feeding schedule is I will nurse her in the morning and at night and maybe once in the middle of the day, and then in between she takes bottles, and I pump every like 2 hours between her feedings so I can, you know, have enough for like her bottles as well. So that's been quite a journey trying to figure out the bottle situation. She won't take a pacifier either, and we're not forcing her to take a pacifier. I mean, it would be nice because I know those are like very soothing, but you know, we're like, if she doesn't want one, we introduce it every now and then, and I know they're a pain in the ass to try to wean. I was one who had a pacifier until I was like 5 because I just wouldn't give it up. It's like going into first grade with the pacifier. But we have a whole drawer full of them. We're just, you know, if she doesn't want it, we're not forcing it. It's fine. It's fine. We're definitely thankful she'll take a bottle, because then that frees up like the days that Ryan has her. I'm able to like really focus, you know, for like 5 hours and get like a bunch of work done without having to stop and feed her. Because sometimes, you know, babies will nurse sometimes for like 45 minutes, or they'll nurse themselves to sleep, and then you're stuck. You don't want to wake them. So having her be able to take the bottle was really nice. So I'm getting up in the night, usually just once at like 2 or 3 a.m. and pumping, and then I pump usually like 2 or 3 times during the day. That's my like pumping schedule. I was breathing so loud. I don't know where Winnie is. I'm like actually kind of worried. Like I said, Ryan has her today, so he just put her down for a nap, and she'll usually nap. So like her schedule, her little schedule, and she's kind of put herself on a nice schedule. We didn't want to force a schedule, especially with her being so young, but I know around like the 4 to 6 month mark is what I, you know, read is you want to start trying to put them on some sort of a schedule just so their routines aren't like all over the place. But her wake windows are like an hour to 2 hours right now. And when she starts getting fussy and rubbing her eyes and yawning, then, you know, we know it's time to put her down. And then as soon as she wakes up, we feed her. Or some days it's reversed. She'll get a bottle and then she'll go down. But today she's sleeping, and then as soon as she wakes up, she'll get a bottle. It just kind of depends on when her first nap is to kind of like set up the day. She's awake for like 1 hour to 2 hours. She eats every 2 to 3 hours. Usually she never gets to that 3 hour mark because she's hungry. So it's usually the 2 hour mark is when we give her a bottle, and she won't take any more than 4 ounces. She gets full and she's like, nope. So we do 4 ounce bottles, and she's eating about 25 ounces during the day, give or take, you know, a little bit. And then we play in between. So in between naps and feeding, she loves her love every play gym. She loves her swing, her baby grand bouncer. She loves books. She just started getting into like the feely books that like crinkle and squish. And what else? We go on walks, usually twice a day, once in the morning and then once when the sun's going down. And then bath every night. That's kind of her like little routine. We do bath, bottle, and then I'll like nurse her to sleep. And then she's usually asleep within 5 minutes, and then we put her in her bassinet by the bed. She goes to sleep. That's our schedule and our life right now. I'm going to grab my computer, sit down and like work, and go grab the pump. I think it's in the bedroom, and then pump for her next bottle. My pump's in the bedroom and Ryan's napping with her. to the couch with all the blankets on it. It rained last night, so we try to clean their paws, but when they need to be groomed, there's like so much fur under their paws. And just like dirt gets trapped in it. Okay. Time you're trying not to be loud. That was Winnie. Okay, I think she's in the hallway. Every time you're trying not to be loud, you're loud. Every time. Okay, so I'm using the Spectra. I don't know if this is the S1 or S2. It's the blue one, not the pink one. When I'm like on the go, or like I'm just out, which is hardly ever, but also it's like nice in the mornings when I'm nursing her, I'll pump the other side with my Willow pump, because in the morning she usually gets 4 ounces out of one side, so I don't switch her because it's like too much and she'll spit up. But I'm going to grab some bottles off the drying rack. You know, it'd be so nice to have, which I almost got, but I gave in to the pressures of Instagram people. I had on my registry the Philips bottle sterilizer and dryer. So many people made me feel so dumb for having that on my registry. That's not necessary, you don't need that, yada, yada, yada. Well, I do need that. I would love to have that. Actually, I don't need that, but I would love to have it. So I don't put bottles and pump parts in the dishwasher because A, my dishwasher drying cycle sucks. It just doesn't work. Everything's soaking wet when you take it out. Secondly, everything smells like dish soap when you take it out. So now here's my routine. I'll use it, I'll use a bottle, I'll use the pump parts, rinse it and put it in here. I don't put anything in the sink, like baby wise. This is like the little baby sink. Put it in there. And then when I get like a second, I will use its own little scrubber, scrub it, put it on the drying rack. Well, it takes forever to dry. I usually have to like manually dry it. So what would be nice is if I had the thing to scrub them in with the thing and then put them in the sterilizer and have a sterilized and dried ready to go. But I gave into pressure. You know what people also told me I didn't need and made me feel stupid for getting is a wipe warmer, and that's one of my absolute favorite things. Oh, I forgot my computer. I'm not wearing my pumping bra, so I have to like sit here and hold these things on. Okay, wait. Alright, I'm a big floor sitter. I like to sit on the floor. That nap was short-lived.
Yeah, about an hour.
You want to say why the nap was short-lived?
Kind of pee, bro.
I get a text saying I have to pee. And I was like, okay, well, the nap's going to be cut if you go pee. And then, so I went and got her. Sure enough, she woke up.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
I know.
Do
I think you just need to wear a diaper next time.
Maybe. Or give me a catheter.
No, I'm still, no.
Traumatized?
I'm traumatized from, the C word. We're not saying the C word.
Oh, baby.
Rumi.
Good girl.
Hi, good girl.
Here, move that on my shoulder, Mama. Yeah, that's better.
Hi, sweet girl.
Hi, Mama. I think she tooted again. I smell toot. I just cleaned her diaper. It was a mess.
Got a little gas today, baby. That's okay.
Just a little bit.
Go in my closet and film voiceovers for my reels because I get the best acoustics in my closet.
Hey,
so.
have you double checked that all this recording isn't in slow motion?
Ryan, I didn't even talk about that. I have filmed 2 vlogs in the past month and both of them came out in slow motion. So I'm trying again. Yeah, I actually did check a few of the clips and they're not in slow motion. It's because this camera, I'm gonna get into it. It's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna grab my computer, be in my closet, text me if you need me.
Okay.
What are you guys gonna do? Play gym?
Yeah, we'll play gym and maybe research.
Practice some rollovers?
Yeah.
Ruby rolled on her side yesterday all by herself, so now gotta stop swaddling her at night. Yeah, it is hot in here. Do you want me to see what the air is? The heater's on.
The heater's on?
The heater's on.
Alright, yeah, I think that.
I know, it's like warm outside. Okay, I will be back. This is where I like to sit, in my closet to do voiceovers for my reels. So I'll just make like a quick outline in my notes and then just record on my phone, airdrop it into my editing software, and then I edit it on my computer because that's just what I'm used to. There's so many like apps these days that you can like edit reels and TikToks, but I'm just so used to editing on my computer because that's what I've been doing for the last 8 years. So that's what I use. But I just use like the app that's the voice memo app in my phone to record. Gosh, my posture is like horrible. Okay. Oh, I should have brought my glasses. Do's and don'ts of wide leg jeans. Do's and don'ts of wide leg jeans. Do's and don'ts of what? Either do this or a simple sneaker, whatever. You could either do this or a simple sneaker, whatever the look is you're going. You could actually either do this or just a simple sneaker. What looks the most, but what looks the most sleek? So it just kind of elongates the leg and makes your look pointy toe, elongates the leg and makes your look anything with a pointy toe elongates your leg and makes your look more, like I said, I love an oversized look, so this up. Does that make sense? I feel like it doesn't. I find I get the best slouchy tucks when I'm not trying to make it look perfect. Just a simple tuck and done. I am definitely a mini skirt girl. Actually, this outfit is actually terrible. I don't know why. Do's and don'ts of below the knee boots. Boots? Okay, done. Sometimes when I'm when I add the voiceover to the reel, I come back in here and I start all over because I'm like, I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm talking about. What in the world? You're done.
Okay, well that's weird.
What?
It literally said infant on the screen.
What?
Yeah, it says infant on the screen when I put it on her.
Why?
I guess it recognizes that she's a baby.
Well, but why?
I don't know. She's having a great time on her big walk.
We just switched to her big girl stroller.
Yeah.
We took the bassinet off.
May not have picked the best time for a walk. Oh, and the battery's about to die.
I only have one battery that fits that camera.
I don't think that's true.
What about this cloud though, seriously? It said all day it's said it's supposed to rain. It hasn't rained once. So I swear if it starts raining, that's just bad luck.
Yeah, I'm not excited about it.
Other places I'd rather be.
workout. So Jamie, whose workouts I've been doing for like for the past couple of years, her Peach Plan, she also does one-on-one personalized workouts, and she also does postpartum. So I've been doing her one-on-one postpartum plan, and I just do them in the living room with like these clothes. For one, I don't have time to like go put my workout clothes on, get in the gym. Like, I would love to do that, but I would rather make time for other things. So this workout is easy enough that I can just do in the living room in these clothes. It's mainly just strengthening my pelvic floor. So it's a lot of like cat-cow, child's pose, like chair sits, just super easy, like easing back into things to strengthen my pelvic floor and also heal my diastasis recti. Am I saying that right? Probably not. I had like a 1.5 finger ab separation, so nothing too big, and it's already almost healed. So I'm almost done with my 6-week postpartum plan, and then I think after that, this is my last week actually, I think after that I'm gonna get back to my regular workout. I'm not sure, I'll have to see what she has in mind, but yeah, that's one thing I do try to make time for, is like my workout, because I feel so tight at the end of the day, like my muscles, and it's just nice to like stretch and do like breath work and stuff like that. So. But I'm folding the last bit of laundry today, and Rumi is down for her last nap, and hopefully she doesn't nap for too long because it's already 5 o'clock. I don't like her to, I mean, it's 6 o'clock, and I don't like her to nap past 7. But she's had not a very good nap day. I feel so bad for Ryan because she has not had good naps. Just finishing up laundry, and then I'm probably gonna pick up the living room a little bit and then start on dinner. When I was pregnant with Rumi, my stomach hit a button on the washing machine, and now it doesn't beep when it's done. So I just have to keep coming in here and like guessing. I'm gonna go put these clothes up, and burp cloths and rugs and onesies and little pants, the tiniest pants, and we'll see you in a bit. I'll leave my camera in here, and I'll see you guys at 3 a.m. when I bring my bottles in here. Nighttime routine is too hectic right now because it's like, we gotta go. Maybe next time we can film nighttime routine. It's probably a video in itself, nighttime routine with...
Nighttime baby routine.
See you at 3-ish. 50. My alarm for 3:30 instead of 2 because we went to bed a little later. 3:30. Went to bed a little later, so I set my alarm for 3:30. And I just pump in bed in the dark. And come in here, evenly distribute, and I just mark these with a permanent marker, dry erase marker, that it's my overnight. And I'm just gonna rinse my pump parts and then go back to sleep. I'm too tired to think right now.